Welcome to Kill Switch for the Game Boy Advance. This is a bad idea. So, welcome to Kill Switch for the Game Boy Advance. I have been struggling to think about how I want to introduce this. But I mean, here we are. God damn, it really just kicks you out of the menu that fast, huh? Alright, well, here's the demo. I was hoping I could just linger on the title screen for a hot second, but evidently not. This is a game that I've been fascinated with for some time, because look at this. This is ridiculous. I've probably shown it off on stream like 1 or 2 times in the past. Not as like a serious playthrough, but just like, you know, boot it up for 5 minutes just to like show people, hey, get a load of this shit, because look at it. But sometime within the past month, I've been thinking about it again. And I realized, you know what? I deserve to own a copy of this game, so I bought a physical copy of this game. And then when it came in the mail, I was like, well, I should probably actually beat this game. So I played and beat it. And since I very clearly value my time, I'm going to show that off for you guys here too. We're going to play this game from start to finish. Should take about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how bad it goes. This game is not good. It might just kick my ass out of nowhere from time to time, but we'll see how it goes. I have gotten, unfortunately, like decent at the game as I played it more, and there is a pretty glaring game-breaking exploit. But I'll try to avoid using that until like I get into like really hard levels, the really stupid, ridiculous levels, because it kind of defeats the purpose of this game. So this is Kill Switch. Those of you may remember, this was a PlayStation 2 game. You can kind of call it the I'm trying to think of how to describe the lineage. So, I mean, Gears of War was the big cover-based shooter, right? That was like the game that like super kicked off that whole 360 PS3 wave of cover-based shooters where everything had to be a cover-based shooter. But that game was inspired by this, Kill Switch. Not specifically this game, the Game Boy Advance port. It was originally on the PS2, you know. And it's half decent. It's not great, but I think it's a neat little novelty. And it would go on to inspire Gears of War, which was, you know, kind of the refinement of the formula. This game, Kill Switch, was actually inspired by Win Back, a game I enjoy quite a bit. Originally on N64, got a PS2 port as well, with incredible voice acting on the PS2. I should really stream that game at some point. I dig it a lot. But here it is on the Game Boy Advance. You can tell that it looks just spectacular. The movement's great. The graphics are astoundingly beautiful. So the sad thing is, like, there are times where this game actually does function pretty well. The frame rate isn't always garbage. Sometimes enemies look good, but the game never plays up into those advantages it has. So like the frame rate is actually half decent when there isn't like huge sprawling textures everywhere. But of course they never do that. Like they gotta make the game look as good as possible. So like look at this great frame rate. Meanwhile, while running down the hallways, when there's like less going on, it runs a little bit better. And then sometimes when you're in like an area that's on a rooftop where there are no walls that need to be rendered, like the game actually runs pretty decent. And when you're up real close on an enemy, they actually look pretty good. This is your first mission. That was just a tutorial. I kind of blasted through it because there's nothing really to talk about. This is your first mission. Infiltrate inside the enemy buildings, take out the general, and get back to the HQ. Easy enough. So now we're in the game proper, and it looks amazing. You can see this one. This is going to be kind of the big theme of the game, is you gotta like squint and find these like 7 pixel tall enemies and shoot them before they ever see you. Most enemies die. Oh, see, I already lost a little bit of health because that guy popped up out of nowhere from behind that truck. You can barely see him. Your aim constantly swings from side to side when you're trying to like turn the camera. Enemies also have like pinpoint accuracy and they can shoot you. See, I just lost a bit of health because I popped up into view before I ever saw them. I am instinctually like trying to use the right stick on my Xbox controller. I'm playing this on an emulator. While I do have an actual physical copy of this game, I am not hooking this up to a Game Boy player because I don't have a GameCube. So you'll just have to make do with this emulator. There, I just lost a bunch of health. So here's what I think is really great about this game is, so I'm behind cover, right? So as long as I'm like blind firing, I can't get shot. If I stick out a little bit, they tend to try to shoot you instantly. So I lost a little bit of health from there. Enemies in this early stages don't do a lot of damage. But if I try to like blind throw a grenade, as long as I'm like cooking it like this, I can get shot straight up, even though like I haven't essentially left cover. Also, grenades are pretty worthless in this game, just in general. You have a roll that does literally nothing by my testing. So like, look at this. I'm rolling behind this crate and I'm still taking damage. It's hot garbage. I cannot pop up from behind a crate and shoot unless I like completely stand up. So it's not like I can peek around, like I can peek around the sides of containers, but I can't like peek up above a container unless I just straight up stand, which is fantastic. There are a lot of health packs in this intro level. See, look at this guy. When you get close up on this guy, he looks half decent. Let's get, like, even closer. Nope. There we go. See, like, look at this guy. He looks pretty decent. He animates alright when you shoot him. He's got a death animation and everything. You'll never see that. I can get away with it on this release stage just because how, like, little damage everyone does. But as I get further in the game, you will never see another enemy ever again. Because every enemy I need to shoot is going to be like the entire screen away. They're going to be like 3 pixels tall, and I have to shoot them from that far away before they kill me. Because they do so much damage in the later stages. See, I already... There was a guy behind that table, and I couldn't see him. The roll doesn't even like make you go any faster. It just does nothing. It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't dodge bullets at all because you still get like shot constantly while attempting to dodge. So like I don't know why it's in here. Sometimes you like try to blind fire around a corner and it takes forever to shoot an enemy. Because, like, you know, you can peek around a corner and shoot, or you can just shoot blind fire. And the blind fire accuracy is just so bad. Like, let's try to blind fire this guy. Yeah, that was pretty alright. What about this guy? Yeah, that was alright. Sometimes it just takes forever. I got really lucky there. The trick is, am I going to remember my way through the intro levels of these games? Because some of those later stages are a little bit seared in my brain since I did them so recently, but these first few stages I kind of blasted through the first time I played. The first couple stages I can kind of get away with just like sprinting out in the open and just shooting people. So you see this guy up there? His head stuck up above this this box for like 2 seconds. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's someone else. It's a shotgun, I think. Yep, the shotgun is questionable. God damn it. Sorry, the roll button and the cover button are the same thing. Shotgun tends to kill people in one hit. So, like, if you're close enough to use it, it's pretty decent. But like I said, at a certain point in the game, you have to basically snipe invisible enemies, so the shotgun becomes a lot more questionable at that point. So, like, the shotgun's gonna be no good against a guy that far away. These guys, much better. Come on, blind fire. Come on, blind fire. There we go. They're right here. Come on. Come on. There we go. I love just like rolling up against cover when it's just not at all what I want. Oh, really? Come on. Most enemies do not take like 5 shots. Come on. Trying to like just fine aim in this game can sometimes be an ordeal. Because, like, when you're fine touching your aim, like, from right to left, it's fine. But then, like, once you reach the boundary where it starts to rotate the screen, you just kind of, like, tend to overshoot your target. Come on. Don't need that grenade. I very, very rarely ever use grenades. Just because, like, the best use for them would be to, like, chuck them while you're behind cover, but if you try to use a grenade, you just become visible to the enemies, even if you're behind cover. It's insane. It is completely worthless. There's, like, one use case for grenades, which will come up around the end of this stage. Screw that guy. Alright. We're almost at the end of stage. We're about 2/3 of the way through the first stage. See, like, the frame rate on this roof, pretty decent, because I don't have to draw walls. I just walked all the way around that first health kit. First health kit. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Jeez, I just lost half my health, because I decided to get cheeky and not use cover. I see a few pixels off there in the distance. Let's get them, boys. Come on. Fine aim. Nope. There. Nope. He didn't even die. Alright, hold on. There we go. And the level design in this game is also just bad. Like, I gotta, like, time my shot as this guy pokes out between these, like, random crates. Enemy pathing is kind of buck wild. God damn. How many shots are you gonna take? The majority of enemies take, like, 2 shots, and then they die. Oh, hell yeah. Flashbang grenades. The most worthless item in the game. So, I was saying earlier that... Oh, hey, dude. So I was saying earlier that, you know, grenades are pretty worthless because if you try to, like, use one from behind cover, you can just get shot. You can't even use, like, I can't even use a grenade from here. Like, I have to be at the edge. And I can get shot while trying to use a grenade. The range on it is terrible. The explosion radius on it is terrible. Flashbang grenades? What if it was the same thing? You can get shot while using it. It didn't even do damage. It just stuns people. Same radius on it. So, like, if you could hit someone with a flashbang, you can hit them with an actual grenade. And the grenade, as far as I know, just, like, kills in one hit. So, like, just use a regular grenade. The flashbang has literally no purpose in 99% of cases in this game. There is exactly one case in this game where flashbangs are worthwhile. And yeah, ambitious is the word I would use to describe this game. When I bought a copy of this game and I was playing it, my wife was asking, like, so why are you playing it? And I was like, there's a word I'm looking for and I can't, See, look, do you see the enemy? I'm getting shot. You just get shot through cover in this game if you're not, like, literally, like, actively hugging against it with the cover button. Anyway, she was asking why I was playing it. I was like, there's a word I'm looking for, and I can't think of what it is. And she's like, good? I'm like, no. Ambitious. That's the word I'm looking for. Because I respect the hell out of this game. It's not a good game. But it tried. I can't remember where, like, half the enemies are in this area. Getting shot through cover, again, if this was like the 5th stage, I would just be dead now. Because the damage ramps up the further you get in the game. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, so we're coming up on the first boss. Here is like one aspect of the game that grenades are useful. You're up against a tank. As long as you're moving, like, his attacks target your last known position, so as long as you're moving, you're good. So gotta chuck grenades at him. Nuts, I missed with a lot of those grenades. Alright. Are there any other grenades in the area? Can I use anything else? I've actually never, like, fought this guy with anything other than grenades, so this is gonna be an interesting test. I guess we'll wait for him to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, whatever. Alright, and then the ranking I get is always B. I don't know, like, I've never gotten an A, I've never gotten a C. It's always been B. I do not know what it takes to get anything more worse than that. A nuclear submarine must be destroyed. You must find explosives and use those. Good luck. So I think the ending stretch of this level is actually obnoxious, which we'll get to when we get there. Alright, I see 3 pixels of someone's head off in the distance, so give me 1 sec. I gotta give you guys the full kill switch Game Boy Advance experience of trying to snipe people from across the stage. This is blind fire. There we go, finally got him. I'm still like instinctually trying to use the right stick on my controller. Who's shooting me? That guy. Why did I just... Whatever. I feel like I just randomly lost a bunch of... Yep. Sorry, I poked out from around this crate for like a half second and lost half my health. Lord howdy. I'm just straight up getting shot through cover now. Where is he? That guy there. This game is buggy as hell. That's gonna be like what makes this game as hard as it is you just get shot through cover by enemies you either literally cannot see or can only see 2 pixels of. And also it's like an ordeal to shoot while moving, so like you kind of have to hunker down. Because in order to like move my aim higher or lower than this, I have to like plant my feet, and then it moves very slowly up and down. And like the default position for the crosshairs is like, if I was trying to shoot an enemy that's near that crate, I'm aiming at their feet. Like, oh, there's someone on top of that crate. You might be able to, you can't tell if that's like a, I don't know, let's say a canister or a person, but it's a person. This guy almost got me. I cannot aim any lower than this. Christ, what an asshole. Man, why is this game running so fast right now? Is it because I'm playing on an emulator? I've never seen the game run that fast before. This is not the true kill switch Game Boy Advance experience. This game is running too fast. That's fine. Maybe it means we'll get through this game faster. It also means I'm just gonna fucking die faster. Probably all the time. Okay. There's one guy way over there. Come on. There we go. It's always the enemies hiding just like around a corner that get you. Key found. Come on, there we go. I think the shotgun range is literally not far enough to hit that barrel, even though it looks like it is. I accidentally threw a grenade instead of shooting a gun, so that means I just take damage for no reason. Come on. Once we reach the next stage, I might start exploiting the game more. Earlier I mentioned there's like a game-breaking exploit. But in my opinion, it kind of goes against the spirit of kill switch for the Game Boy Advance. Well, maybe not for the Game Boy Advance. It goes against the spirit of a cover-based shooter. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling in another stage or so. Oh my god, there we go. The music in this game is just stellar, by the way. Alright, I think this is the area. No, okay. There's like one area this level that I need to collect some items. Man, the shotgun is so worthless. I want to start using it because I'm running out of assault rifle ammo. But all the enemies are too goddamn far away. Just see this health pack recover. I cannot get an angle on this guy that has been shooting me for the past 20 seconds. So that means I have to... God damn it. I was like, get up against this crate. Jeez. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Blind Fire, for eventually getting it. Those guys are too far away. Sucks. I'm running out of ammo. Can't get that gun up there because there's no way on top of that crate. Here we go. Find 3 C4 charges. The first time I played through this game, I found it very easy to miss the objectives pop up there. Because a lot of the objectives in this game are just go to the next area, go to the next area. So I kind of just got in that habit. Alright, I'm going to get closer to this guy. So when the objective would appear, just like, hey, you need to like actually do something, I would just miss it and just run through the area and just go, where do I go though? Okay, I am seriously almost out of assault rifle ammo. Got health at least. This guy is not close enough to be shot with a shotgun. That guy is. If it's not obvious, the bar in the top left is my health bar. The cap goes down the more you get shot. You do also, like, have a brief window where some of it can be recovered. So that dark gray is, like, health that can be recovered just by staying in cover for a hot minute. Oh, thank God I got the machine gun. Alright. The machine gun, as far as I can tell, is, like, more or less the same thing as the assault rifle. So, like, I don't see why we had to have two. But it means you get double the ammo for, you know, the best gun, so hard to complain. This is actually the final gun I'll get in this game. I don't think I get literally anything else. I think I have my whole arsenal now. 2 types of assault rifle / machine guns, and a shotgun, and then a grenade and flashbangs, and that's it. That's your whole loadout. not really going for variety here in Kill Switch for the Game Boy Advance. Slowly drag my cursor back. Okay. The weapon selection is select, which is great. It is a button very easy to hit in the middle of combat. You can only cycle through your weapons in one direction, which is fantastic. So that means every time you want to switch from, say, your shotgun to your assault rifle, you first have to go through your machine gun, your grenades, and your flashbang grenades. How did that not... He just walked through an explosion. What an asshole. Okay, so this is the part I think it is. This is the hardest part of the level. This should also be the end, I think. Or no, I had to plant the C4 first. There we go. Okay. Once we plant it, we need to make our daring escape. And the movement in this game is really, really good, as you can tell. So you can bet that when you're on a timer, it is very, very easy and responsive to get from point A to point B in a timely manner. Oh my god, I just want to shoot this. I keep overshooting this barrel trying to fine-tune my aim. Come on. There we go. I was waiting to see if that guy would get closer, but he did not. One. C4 charge is placed as it should be, as God intended. 3. Alright, let's begin our daring escape out of the submarine, I think? Let's go. So we're on a timer. I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, the game just, like, fucking picks back up immediately. Alright, I gotta make this quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we gotta go. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. A lot of this kind of escape is just like running, just flat out and hoping the enemies don't shoot you. How did you not die? I shot you. There you go. Oh, god damn it. Alright, here we go. Sorry, I ran out of ammo, which is awful, 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 awful. There we go. This shotgun is just terrible for run and gun. Because the fire rate on it is so bad. I think there's one more screen. Thankfully, it's quite short. Get me out of here. Alright. I still got shot, like, as I was at the helicopter, so, you know. Maybe I could have died while I was going for the helicopter. B ranking. Wasn't enough to beat Lionel. North Korea. IGN said this version had only a handful of quirks and limitations. Sure, we'll call it a handful. When did that? Hold on, let me, real quick. Let me give, so my hands have been clenching this controller, and they're a little bit sore now, so let me give it a second to search Kill Switch game and see when this came out compared to the other versions. It came out on PS2, October 28th, Xbox, October 28th, and then Game Boy Advance, September 9th of the next year. Excuse me. So like a full year after, a full year after the original game came out, they said, we gotta put that Game Boy Advance version out. The enemy has developed a nerve agent. Find it and place it on one of the missiles. All right. So the game immediately, this level immediately starts with you just like taking. Look how much health I'm losing now as I get shot by enemies. It really becomes a war of attrition at a certain point. I'm gonna keep trying to do this without using the game-breaking exploit. But we'll see how far I get. I actually beat like 98% of this game naturally without because I didn't find out about the exploit until like I was almost done with it. Slowly, I cannot continue rotating my camera. Oh, there we go. I had to tap my aim. It wouldn't let me hold the D-pad to keep going in that direction. I had to like tap it the rest of the way. Come on. Come on. And the further you get in the game, like, the more you kind of have to rely on blind fire, because you just don't have the health to play with. Because sometimes when you peek out of cover, you just get shot with, like, no chance to react to it. I always gotta check, like, every corner as I pop around it, because they sometimes just, like, put some sneaky guys there. Where am I getting shot from? What the? How did you get here? Oh, Lord. Well, there's health there. I remember actually this health being quite annoying to get. I think I died in this particular spot a few times when I was playing this game for the first time. Alright. Alright, alright. I think there's like a tricky guy around one of these corners. Yeah, there he is. That guy. That guy killed me more than a fair number of times. What a dick. It's still not a full heal though, but you know, we take what we can get. So that guy shot me from around a corner. Nothing I can do about it. Conserve some machine gun ammo and just use a shotgun while I can. Can't tell if there's anyone in there, so he's gonna fire a warning shot or two. Yep, there we go. Now they come out. That's how they try to get you sometimes. They hide some enemies behind crates that just don't move until you make some noise. It's really rude. It's like once enemies in this game catch you out of cover, you're just fucking done. There's the nerve gas or whatever it is. And time to go. Question mark? I think there's a door back the other way. There's only a couple times in this game it expects you to backtrack. It's pretty dumb. There we go. Oh, these fucking caves. this actually the map that I'm gonna need to backtrack again? No. I'm thinking of somewhere else. Who is shooting me? I see him. Oh, kill switch for the Game Boy Advance. Now who's shooting me? Crouch, you fucking clown! Oh my god, alright. Time to blind fire these fools. You can't take damage while blind firing, but it's just random whether or not you're gonna land those shots. There's some health on the distance. Just firing a warning shot. Oh, I see some enemies. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, we're good. Whatever. Just go for it. Sometimes I get shot through cover and I just sigh. There we go. Saw an enemy to the left, I think. Yeah, there he is. Let me just slowly tap my aim over, break the boundaries of what this game wants me to be able to shoot. And doink. Very good. Is there ammo over here I left? Nope, we're good. This game can be quite hard on the eyes. If you need to look away at any point, I do not blame you. Not because of like a gore warning or anything, but just, I mean, look at it. I remember when I tried playing this, like my physical copy for the first time, I played it for like a half hour and I was like, I have to stop. My eyes feel like they're trying to escape from my skull. Christ almighty. Just get shot from through cover constantly. Who else shot me? That idiot. Can I even see? You can see the bullets coming through cover, can't you? This is ridiculous. Alright, I just need to go. There we go. Really? Alright. Health. You love to see it. Picking up grenades is a waste of time. Grenades aren't really going to be useful again for, like, maybe until the end of the game. You guys see, y'all see that dude in the top right there? He's gonna shoot me because I can't get an angle on him, so that means I need to get behind this. Interesting, he did not shoot. Oh, there's someone else behind this, I think. Can't tell. I can't tell if there is someone else or if I just saw the elevator buttons and got confused. Okay, I guess I just saw the elevator buttons and got confused. Keycard. Oh, my fingers hurt. This game is hard on the hands. I am peeking out for like a nanosecond just to get a more precise shot on these enemies, and they're instantly chunking off like a fifth of my health. It's just so easy to complain about the health in this game. Because it's so unfair. You just get shot through cover constantly. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then meanwhile, that guy I was like directly in front of missed all of his shots. I think there's a boss in this stage. I can't remember. I remember it being stupid. I cannot remember what the gimmick is. And if it's the boss I'm thinking of, I actually want to try something before I fight him legit. There's way too many dudes out for me to, like, want to take them on. So I'm just going to, like, waste all my ammo blind firing just to try to, like, chip some of them off. Because, like, look, if I, like, just peek out and fire one shot like that, and it actually lands, enemies tend to die in, like, a single hit. But sometimes when you do that, you just take so much damage, it's just not worth it. Yeah, here we go. Here's the boss I'm thinking of. Oh, man. Alright, what's his gimmick, though? It's not that guy. That's just a random dude. I think that's just a random dude. That's a random dude. Alright. The boss is gonna be that guy. I think he just throws grenades at you. Yeah, there we go. And he doesn't oh, he does shoot. Alright. Last time he just never shot me until I got close. I want to try just, like, running past him. Nope. I want to try one more time, just to run past him, and then I'll take him on legit. But I remember it being really pathetic. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna wait for him to, like, get to center. Chuck grenades. Go, 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 go. Nope. Just something I'm curious about. Alright, I'll take him on. Alright, I think the shotgun was pretty alright against this guy. It's been a little bit. I think, like, as long as you just keep dinging this guy, he pretty much never shoots you. Now, if I could actually, like, fucking hit him. Aim, please. Stop rocketing from side to side. Oh god. I was hoping that was gonna do it. There we go. Alright. for another escape sequence. Nope. Rank B. Alright. Alright, 2 stages left, I think. New record. Take that, DJ. Damn. I was going a lot faster than I thought I was going to, actually. I thought it was going to take like 2 to 3 hours. I'm on... probably going to beat it in like an hour and a half, maybe. Temple Ruins. Clean out Archer's HQ. Go all the way to the Ops Center. You need intel to get to Archer. Alright, this is the... So, remember this door. We actually need to come back to this. I need to look up the plot of the Kill Switch original and see if Archer is a the main bad guy of that game too. So I'm wondering how much of that game's plot this game tries to implement. I literally cannot get an angle on this guy. Oh no, there we go. Save that health pack for the way back. I'm just gonna blind fire these guys, because if I poke out, I'm gonna get shot. Come on. Aiming is so hard. There we go. Fucking look at how much damage I just took for no reason. Ridiculous. It's a good thing I saved that health pack. Come on. Come on. Sure, whatever. Alright. Now we go back. I don't know why they're making backtrack. It's completely pointless. Because they don't put any new enemies here. Let's get that health pack that I sorely need now. Because I made the daring decision to, you know, attempt to shoot someone in the head by sticking out my own head for 0.3 seconds. Alright, and now we go back. Complete waste of time. Just do some sick flips on our way there. Oh yeah, it's a good frame rate. Archer was the bad guy. Thank you for doing research for me, so I don't have to. I'm trying to remember... what happens between now and the end of this stage? So this stage ends on basically the dumbest boss the entire game. I remember that much. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. They got me. That's how they got me. They hit some guys behind cover and then they didn't pop out until I took the first shot. Yep, forgot to put my phone on silent. Apologies. Now, I did just get shot by someone else. Oh, I see him. You see there's 2 pixels I popped up over this box. There we go. Got him. That's the guy that cost me like a fifth of my health. I'm making it through the stage pretty okay. I'm gonna say that the next stage, which if I'm correct is the final stage, that's when I'll bust out the exploit just to give this game the middle finger and to show off what it is I've been. I don't want to say hyping up because it's real dumb. Oh yeah! Oh no! Oh no! I'm on a timer! Fuck! It's this area! Shit! Okay, well this guy's literally shooting me through a wall. Cool. I completely blocked this area out of my brain. I'm going to die. Yeah. Alright, so this is probably the actual hardest area of the game. Alright. Let's get it going. Okay, again, literally being shot through cover. I think the time is a little bit more generous than the last timed area, but it's also just a long trek. God damn it, this sucks. Shoot this guy in the fucking feet. I can't hit him! I can't hit him! There we go. I can't just leave him, because he's gonna own me later down the line if I let him live. Thank God there's a health pack. I'm out of ammo! God damn. The game gives you, like, no indication that you're out of ammo. There's no, like, click, click, click or anything. It's just, you're shooting, and then the next thing you know, you're out of ammo. I'm gonna keep using the machine gun because it's the most powerful thing I have on me right now. There we go. Gotta lure some dudes out. Can't let them catch me by surprise. Not that it matters, because they can just shoot me through walls. Alright, health, excellent. I forget how much longer this area is. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Come on. I think I'm at the end. Yeah, there we go. There's the end. I think this is only one screen, unlike the last timed area, which was like 4 screens, which is kind of ridiculous. Playing this on original hardware, mostly just hard from a console size perspective. The game is a little bit hell on the shoulder buttons, which makes me a little concerned for my Game Boy Advance's R button, but, you know, at the very least, my Game Boy Advance is modded to have a backlight, so, because I have an original model Game Boy Advance, it's modded to have a backlight, so I can at least see these, you know, 1 pixel entities a little easier. Start saving some of my machine gun ammo because I'm gonna need a little bit later. Like, this game just does not play to its strengths. When there's, like I said, when there's no walls around, like, the frame rate is pretty decent. When you're up close against enemies, they actually animate pretty well. Like, they've got, you know, some detail to their sprite. But the game just never, like, the game wants to just have you snipe these guys from so far away. Who the fuck is shooting me? Ay, ay, ay. The game wants you to take cover, but then they will also just happily shoot you from behind cover. There's nothing you can do about it. I think this is the last area. Yeah, here we go. We're almost at the end of the stage. Locate the op center. Alright. This is a trap. You think there's only one guy there. You kill him. You gotta wait a sec. Here they come. Here comes the rest of them. You get the fuck back here. I'm not done with you. Right. They do that a couple of times. There's gonna be a boss at the end of this this corridor, and it's the dumbest boss in the entire game. I actually like had to look up what the fuck I was supposed to do because it's so not obvious. And weirdly enough, there's not a lot of information about kill switch for the Game Boy Advance online. I had to find some Korean video uploaded like 2 years ago. So I'm not the only jackass playing this game in the modern age. Come on. Alright, here we go. Boss time. I think there's a couple enemies in here first. Yep. Alright. Yep, let's just roll against this pillar. Might just be this one enemy, actually. Alright, here we go. Dumbest boss of this entire game. We need to get up close. I just lost, like, almost all of my health just trying to get here, so... Again, I poked out of cover for, like, a nanosecond and almost died. So we have these two turrets here. These turrets cannot be destroyed. At all. We have this eye that, you know, gets the red marker on it, so clearly this is what you need to shoot. But shooting it just does nothing. This is the one area of the game that you have to use flashbangs. So, I need to be careful. I need to throw this grenade as fast as possible, because, as usual, if you try to use a grenade from behind cover, you're considered no longer behind cover anymore. So, you need to just chuck one out there. Stun that eye. And then when it stops flashing, I need to stop shooting. Just lost some health for my troubles. There we go. There, boss done. It's not a hard boss once you know what to do, but like, fucking nowhere else in this game are flashbangs useful in this. C! I finally got a ranking worse than B because of my terrible accuracy, I guess. But yeah, there's nowhere in this game that flashbangs are at all useful, so suddenly here's the one area of the game that you actually have to use it. It's kind of ridiculous. Archer Base is the last mission of the entire game. Great, you have localized Archer. He is being protected by some of his men. This is it. Show them what you have got. Alright. I am no longer playing this game by its own rules. we're gonna cheat the hell out of it. So here's the thing about this game, right? Is if I want to shoot people from behind cover, I can either blind fire, which is terrible accuracy, right? Sometimes it's okay accuracy. Or I can, you know, pop out of cover for a second to, like, aim better, and then just lose a bunch of health. Or, option 3. I can just not take cover behind this crate. I can just crouch behind it, and then I can just fine aim where they can't see me, but I can have perfect accuracy, and I can shoot through cover. God damn it! And then they still pull this shit. Get back out here. There we go. So yeah, like the games in the weapons in this game are hit scan. It's like as long as you just point your crosshair at what you want to shoot and you pull the trigger, it doesn't really matter if there's anything between you and the target. Provided you can actually, you know, see the target. So when it comes to covers like this, that exploit is a little less useful because, like, I can't get an angle around the corner. But if there was a crate closer here, I could use it. I think there's some more health now. Okay. Sometimes there's, like, extra health behind some of those containers. So let's put this good exploit to use. And done. So that's why I didn't really like want to use that for the for that early stages in the game, because I don't know, I feel like it kind of it goes against the spirit of playing Kill Switch on the Game Boy Advance. It just makes everything so easy. But the final stage is kind of ridiculous how much damage you can take. So, you know, fuck it. Oh my god. You know what? Fine. There's health back there, so I'm just gonna... I'm turning the tides. I mean, I'm using their own medicine against them. Some of those are the correct metaphor. These guys have been shooting me through cover for the entire game, so, you know, I'm I'm giving it back to them. I've disgraced myself in front of the Kill Switch community. I hope one day they will learn to forgive me. There's one guy. There he is. There he is. That's sort of like shooting him through cover. In no galaxy did I have an angle on him, but, you know, the camera saw him, so, you know, whatever. This last stage has a lot of dudes. Uh-oh. 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 Sure. Crate. Barrel. I am shocked that that guy did not attempt to, like, blow my brains out. Oh, right. Get to pick up that guy's key for no goddamn reason. Locate the nuke. Whoa! Just firing a couple warning shots to see if anyone pops out. Oh, no, they're all around that corner. I forgot. Oh god, camera, please. Alright, so sometimes these... I've been transitioning from area to area by those like blue swirlies, which are usually in front of where you need to go. And then sometimes there's just like a big open door like that you just have to be expected to go through, even though there is no indication that you can go in it. And then that in particular is just something that looks like a door, but you cannot actually go through. So I got confused by that quite a bit when I was playing this game. I'm always shocked when like I shoot someone and nobody else pops out. It's like, okay, could have sworn there was gonna be at least like 3 more guys down that hallway. Like that. I was really hoping I could get an angle on that guy without popping out, but I could not. Uh-oh. Right, sorry. Random key. Got it, let's go. Ooh, I think I'm getting close to the end. I'm shocked at how fast I'm playing through this game. I guess I've gotten way better at this game than I care to admit. Or wish. I never asked for this this curse of being good at kill switch on the Game Boy Advance. Before anyone asks, there's no speedrun community for this game. I looked. But, you know, maybe I'll start it. I don't know. This game kind of sucks. I don't know if I'd want to play this for an hour at a time. Oh, man. Get... You clown. There we go. Man, my hands hurt. I'm gripping this controller. So, like, in my opinion, the thing about a speedrun for a game like this, a pal of mine, Sex Rex, has been in GDQ a fair number of times. He once speedrun Chester Cheetah during Awful Block, and he said something that stuck with me for a very long time, which I wholeheartedly agree with, is that a joke game should not be longer than the joke is funnier. So I think you boot up this game for like, you know, 2 minutes and show everyone, man, look at how ambitious but also garbage this game is, and everyone goes, haha, yeah, that's silly. And then I continue to play it for another 58 minutes. I think everyone will kind of lose their mind and probably hate me. Now, if there are some, let's say, some game-breaking bugs that we skip through pretty fast, then we might be talking, but I don't think I want to give this game a serious 1-hour run-through, other than today of just, like, showing everyone, hey, look at this garbage, which you all laugh at for 2 minutes, and then I continue to play it for the next 58. Who the fuck is shooting me? Sorry, okay, here he is. I see him. There's that guy. Sometimes the game just becomes a pixel hunt. You're just like, who's shooting me? Let's find him. This game becomes Metroid Other M. You gotta look around. You gotta stand in spot and just look around. Oh man, this is the final. Map of the game. Here we go. Eliminate Archer. Alright, you can hear him laughing in the background. I can hear him shooting, too. So this boss fight is fantastic. Okay, I literally can't even see him yet, but he's already shooting me. So I died. Which is that's what I wanted to happen. I was hoping that would happen. This boss is not fair. Sometimes he just shoots you before he's even on screen. And there's nothing you can do about it. But this time I don't hear him. So I don't think he's shooting me yet. Alright, there he is. So this boss fight is great. Because, like, you look around, right? And you can see what they expect. It's like, oh, let's set up, you know, some series of cover around the arena. We want to have, like, a mobile, active fight. All this guy ever does, though, is just, like, strafe back and forth and just shoot at you. He, unlike the tank or that one lab boss, he never throws grenades at you. He just walks back and forth and shoots, so you can just hunker behind cover the entire time. There's nothing you can do about it. That said, you actually just... Unless I get a lot closer... I've seen a video where people shoot him to death. I prefer my strategy of... Wait for him to stop shooting. Get a little closer. And then just, just chuck some grenades at you. Okay, this is getting a little annoying. He's being very active today. There we go. There we go. And he's dead. That's it. That's Kill Switch for the Game Boy Advance, everyone. Go out in style, you know. Let's wrap it up. Show you the good credits. There's that B rank we know and love. This is the ending cutscene. That's it. This is the whole thing, straight up. That's it. That's the ending. It was waiting for me to confirm through it. It never progresses past that. Yeah, that's Kill Switch, the Game Boy Advance. I love it. I hate it. I don't know. Like I said, my history with this game is I just stumbled on it once. Became instantly adored just because of how ambitious it is, but it's super is not good. It's buggy. You pretty much have to exploit it to beat it sometimes. It's not good. I love it. It's great. I love video games.